Hello, RC hobbyists. Man, it feels like it's been a long time. So, for those of you who have been wondering where I've been, what's going on, let's talk about it. But today we got the Poizd Capra conversion here to get out and have some fun on these rocks, hit some tough lines, and hopefully make them happen. This is debatably my most capable rig. So we're going to have some fun today. But man, you guys, life has been busy, real busy with things, and it has been super hot. So climbing right now is kind of rough. So let's catch things up, man. Part of the reason we've had a couple weeks off is one, I was gone for 4 days on a camp out, so I wasn't available then. But ooh, so there is that, and then honestly, I've got a lot of trucks that are out of commission. So my optic, I'm trying to talk my brother-in-law's girlfriend, who is an amazing artist. I'm trying to talk her into giving me a custom fresh paint job on that. So that one is over there at her house. And oh, come on. This is like all about that back tire, I feel like. Getting the traction. Because this truck is plenty planted. Let's try this again. So that's that. My Ascent, you guys saw I converted to the Desert RC Coyote chassis. Oh man, that tire's just folding up too much. But in the process of converting the Coyote, as soon as I showed that it's possible, I started switching around some things, and I got a new revolver motor, the Holmes V3, and I actually, in the process of getting that all hooked up, I cooked a servo, and so that sucked. And then I was trying to steal off of a rig to get a servo, and I broke the extension wires on this rig's rear steer servo. So right now I've got a servo. So you can see I've got a servo hooked up, but it's just to kind of hold the wheels in place, but the line itself isn't connected. So yeah, man. So this truck is gimpy. In the process, I cooked a servo and a receiver. So I ended up stealing a receiver off of So I stole a receiver off of my Reaper. So my Reaper doesn't have a receiver. And then I'm trying to convert my Desert Coyote Ascent back to that, and then kind of build a new rig out of spare parts that will be just a standard custom build Desert RC Coyote chassis. So this right now is my only functioning rig, and even that, it's gimpy. You guys, it has been a series of unfortunate events with all of these things. So that, in conjunction with the heat, and like, it's just been busy. And I'm surprised we're not pulling any of these lines right now, honestly. So I'm curious, do you guys prefer the revolvers Or do you like to go with the like 2-in-1? Like, what are your guys' motors slash ESCs of choice? Because I'm trying, I'm experimenting with the revolver game. I've got, obviously I have a revolver in this one, and I'm putting a revolver in the new Coyote build. There it is. But I don't know how much I like them. Like, I think my preferred motors are still the Fusions. They're so simple. They're so smooth. You just plug them in. They're good to go. Oh no, let's lean into it. So to me, and it's the inexperience. I'm not super good with electronics and all that stuff. So, that definitely plays a factor. Ooh, made that one look easy. Why haven't we been doing that on everything else? But drop me a comment. What do you guys prefer? What's your go-to and why? The reason I've switched to these revolvers is they're small. This one with a forward motor mount setup, there's so limited space. It's almost like required on these Poizd builds. It's not actually, but it feels like it almost. Well, man, I hope your guys' summers are going well. I know for me it's been a busy one and it's been a hot one. Luckily today is not quite overcast, but kind of. So to get out here and sweat for 45 minutes isn't too terrible because the sun's not direct impacting me. But yeah, hopefully once... Hey, that actually worked out, that little forced rear steer there. It's good to be driving these tires on these hot rocks right now, though. Because these G8s definitely aren't broken in yet. There's the hook. Yeah, when it gets this hot in the summer, I run into my camera overheating a lot. And my camera's on my phone, so it's got a pretty good, threshold. I feel like the GoPros overheat, pretty easily, comparatively. I'm always seeing, on West Desert Wheeler, when he's trying to film when it's 80 or 90 in the mornings, his GoPro overheats. But he's probably running a lot longer than I am, so I don't know. But yeah, the camera starts to overheat. But it's fun to be out on the rocks. It's been a minute, in all honesty. So you guys, that's kind of my little update for you and what I've had going on. I need to start getting some more money so I can get these rigs all fixed up. I like when we float tires like that. That's kind of fun. Turn it around. I feel like this obstacle right here is the most part braking risk I have on this route. This is Turtle Terrace. I call it that because here in a couple of months, the turtles are going to be making their way through this area on their way to somewhere bigger and better, I guess. I don't really know. This is what I love about the Poizd. Look at that. We're quote unquote bellied up. But it doesn't really matter.